Hi guys, it's Kristen Bernius. I'm on with my husband Dave. I am a Solle Elite 50K with Soul Naturals and wanted to take a minute to have my husband talk a little bit about the soul business opportunity from a guy's perspective as being someone who's supportive of my business and what it's done for our family. So if it's okay with you, go ahead and let him take it away, and looking forward to hearing what he says.
All right, I'm here to talk about the soul business opportunity from a husband's perspective and what it's done for my wife and our family. And one of the things that I think we like about it and my wife likes about it, and I will say this, we both like about it, is the flexibility that comes with the job. Usually when you have a boss or a job 9 to 5 or 7 to 3:30, whatever you work, you leave work, you go to work, you're there, and when you're done, you come home and you got to pick up your kids from daycare, or if your kids are in daycare or they're getting watched by your parents or whatever. The nice thing about Soul is that you can be home. I like it that my wife is home. She likes being home. She likes being on pretty much call for the kids. I know sometimes they can be a little bit of annoying, but at the same time, she's home. Kids need her, she's there. She wants to go do stuff with kids. Like today, they went swimming, she did a little bit of work. Then she went grocery shopping, and the kids, they all went swimming to a friend's house for a couple hours. If you have a normal job, you are not going to be able to do that because you got a schedule. You got to be there 9 to 5, not allowed to leave. That's the time you got to be there. That's the time you got to leave. One of the nice things is too, she brings the kids to school. She sees them off to go to school, and she's the first person that sees them when they come home from school. So she likes doing that, and I think a lot of people, that's what makes this job really attractive too, is that aspect. You don't have to drop them off to daycare. Daycare costs a lot of money. We all know that. Sometimes when you're going to work, you're like, wow, I got out of the house, I worked my butt off, but at the end of the week, you got to write that check, or the beginning of the week, be like, wow, I got to make this much money to even make it worth it for me to leave the house and work. And Soul, you work from home. You don't have to worry about daycare. You still kind of are the daycare in a sense, but, you get to do that, and that's a big, huge thing. And then on top of it, the big bonus is the added income. I don't care who you are and how much money you make. You as a guy, or your husband makes, or whatever, extra money is a good thing. It allows you to do more things. It allows you to go on trips maybe you've never thought you'd ever be able to go on, because now you can afford to do some of that kind of stuff. The nice thing is, when you get a job somewhere, and it's kind of a big perk, you get a car, a company car. All Soul, nice thing about that is, you get once you hit a certain level and you're doing pretty good, they'll give you a bonus, a car bonus, which goes towards a car. So imagine you getting a new car, and through your hard work, you're paying for your new family car, whether it's a minivan or an SUV or whatever it is. It's pretty stinking nice when Soul's flipping the bill, just like as if you're at company you're working for. When you're working for the man, you get that bonus of, hey, you get a company car. It's kind of the nice thing that you get, as a specialist. When you hit a certain dollar amount, you get that bonus to put towards a car. One of the biggest things that I think everybody who is a husband or a specialists themselves, one of the things they like the most is obviously the perks. All right, friendships. I personally have met a lot of husbands. We kind of gather every once in a while and hang out. Kind of like have like little party things going on. But we get to go on pretty cool trips. Went to Costa Rica, was the first trip we went on. It was absolutely awesome. Met a lot of cool guys on that trip that I actually still consider some of my friends. and I actually look forward to it. I know we're going to Cancun soon. Kristen won a trip with that. We're actually bringing our whole family, which is another thing. What company allows you to take your kids with you? I know you get to take your husband with you, or you get to take your wife with you, but yeah, kids, you got to stay home. How cool is it to experience a trip, to Cancun, which is coming up in February, with my 3 kids get to go too. And my kids look forward to it because, I meet friends, some of my wives, my wives, I don't have wives, one's enough, but you have the other wives come there with their husbands and their kids, and guess what? The kids end up building relationships, and they're on Zoom calls, when they're back home talking to each other, and they're like, oh, how's AJ doing? AJ is one of my deacon's friend, and my 2 daughters absolutely love AJ. So, all that kind of stuff, you build those relationships up over time, and really doesn't take that much time, but you end up meeting new, cool, great, wonderful people, and that's what's pretty exciting. Like I said, a family-oriented business that really, really, you can't ask for a better company to work for as Solle is to work for, because you get to just great to have a family-oriented business that you get to go hang out with and have a good time. So, and make good money at it. All right. Bye.